Good evening, this is Nerds to Human, and welcome back to Bad North. It's been a long time since we've played this, but it is our 5,000 subscriber special, so I thought why not hark back to a game that we used to play back in the earlier days, and indeed the Pike only and Archer only challenges that we did were difficult to say the least, and today we're going to head back to this game. It's been a long time since I've played, but we actually never did a traditional hard mode campaign, so you know what? That's what we're going to do here today. So I picked these two characters here, Beta and Lloyd, mainly because they both look very, very suspicious and I find them quite amusing. So there we go. We've got Lloyd here, who is sure-footed, preventing some knockback, and the Warhorn to help call some extra people. That probably is going to work well with pikes of these two, so that's what I'm thinking here. Sometimes you need the pikes to hold a position, but you need a few extra men to just keep it in place. So that's the plan with them. Berta, well, I don't know what I'm going to call her, how I'm going to pronounce this. She has herself the heavy load, which means she can carry 2 items, so I've just given her the bomb. I don't have too many options. There is a Holy Grail, which is obviously quite useful, but you know what? I don't have everything. We're not necessarily aiming to be perfect. We're just aiming to try and have a good time as we go along. So let us begin. And indeed, as I said, this is the 5,000 subscribers special. And so we're going to eventually face up against the later islands. But to start with, it's probably well worth reintroducing the game here. So we have ourselves a little island. It's very much like a little RTS kind of situation. The game does slow down a little bit as the enemies approach. To be honest, all we're trying to do is defend the house on the island from the attack. So I think we'll just stick with the higher ground for now. We might as well. We are at this stage, by the way, just very basic lads. So don't need to worry about any of this. There's not a huge amount of tactics in this here, the first battle. If we take too much damage, we can always go and re-heal ourselves out in the house. So, in fact, it probably makes a lot more sense to not do what I'm doing right now and actually maybe focus on one person going to heal up. In fact, we do have a bomb, so we could go and launch a bomb to go and blow him up. It wasn't very efficient, but there we are. You've now seen it in action. So, there we go. Right, these guys, once again... I did want you to move before the bomb because it can hurt yourself. Okay, that's a little bit more hectic than I remember it being. Indeed, there are some islands which are very, very simple and some which are very complicated. So you can see there we've gained ourselves 3 monies from holding on to the first island of Vermland. And as you can feel here, there's a very Viking element to this. So we've got kind of an FTL style Doom coming in our direction, so we can press enter, but yes, the Doom is coming for us. You can see that line here stretched across the map, so we only have the one option here. The little icon shows us which type of enemies we're going to come up against, and we very much are wanting to swing to these islands because they are going to have some yes, interesting opportunities for us. So we've only got these 2 right now. With 3 coins, we can't really do anything just yet. What we want is to upgrade them to Archer, to Infantry, or indeed to Pike. As I said, Lloyd should fit Pike quite nicely with his knockback resistance. So, okay, let's head into the second island. We'll see if this one works nicely for us. So, kind of a similar island on this occasion. We have ourselves, yep, nothing too interesting. One lovely house at the very top, but by and large, yes, I need to actually try and make sure we use the bomb properly this time. So on this occasion, I'll have a slightly better think about how I do all this. In case you're wondering, it's probably a bit of a waste of a bomb, but if nothing else, we might as well get one in nice and early. It wouldn't be a terrible thing actually to dump one down right on top of these guys as they arrive. So kablamo, just got my timing wrong there. We're going to pick up how this works a little bit because I'm a tad rusty, and we've obviously wasted both bombs nice and early. That is not a good example at all, and we're not going to last very long here on hard mode if I go about yeah, like that for the whole time. Now, I do have the Warhorn, but because the house is currently busy, I can't actually make use of it right now. So that's well worth bearing in mind for the future as these guys come in to attack us. So we are going to potentially have a couple of problems. So I'm just going to move us back by us a moment or two. And as this finishes up, the other guys are going to come out and we're going to Warhorn just to show it off. Just to give myself a few extra troops. Lovely. So yeah, these little extra abilities are going to help us an awful lot. But with that, beautiful. 2 coins, not 3, sadly. Not quite enough for the first upgrade that we're looking for. But it does start to give us a few more options. So as we go forward, naturally we're going to want more and more armies and more and more lads to come and help us out here. So yes, Iron Craig over here, you can see with the banner means that we're going to get ourselves the opportunity for a brand new trooper. So we have Ricard, the local commander, who will be able to join us. And as you can see, the islands are starting to get a little bit more complicated. Houses are the money at the end, so we can't just stand at the cliffs and defend this time. Where actually is the entrance to this thing? It looks like it's in a bit of an awkward spot. I'm not actually sure. Anyway, we need to defend the low ground, so we're going to get ourselves down here straight away. And after this battle, we'll finally be able to upgrade one of our units into a fully fledged, exciting unit. But you might have noticed there were some new style things on the main screen there. There were some question marks, which means yes, we've got new units coming in, archers, who until we have shields are actually going to be a minor irritation. So yes, we'll just charge them at this point, to be honest, because they're not very good in the melee. And you can see they're immediately kind of giving us a little bit of poke. We'll swing on around, but they're now going to start shooting us if we're not careful. So this is okay. We'll take them down. It's mostly archers so far. Well, with us inevitably losing some of our men there, we are going to waste 1 unit because then we can re-heal it while the others take care of things. So sometimes it does make sense to throw 1 unit into the fray so that you have time to heal the others. Final wave, we can actually see, oh, we've got ourselves some infantry this time. Okay, we're going to grab ourselves a bit of an angle here just to make sure we can do this. Actually, are you the bomb lad? No, we haven't saved the bomb lad. That's a bit of a shame. But we've got them surrounded, so we might just break up their ability to do anything here. Archers coming in. We know we can clear those out without too much fuss. Just stay to the back and we'll be absolutely grand. Okay, bring ourselves slightly closer and charge on in. We're going to get the other unit in as well, actually, just to be safe. But I think we've got them squished in the corner. Perfecto. And with that, we can upgrade 2 of our units, actually, I think at this point. It's excellent. We'll stick with the originals. So, those icons we need to try and remember because that will help us with our potential planning of our strategy before we head into the island. And obviously that will give us more interesting choices of tactics as we get going. So, Lloyd, I said, with sure-footed, would probably suit pikes. So we're going to get him into pike. We can further upgrade that 2 more times. But obviously with 6, we want to go to Berta first. You, sir, don't have anything interesting about you. So there's no special ability on him, but at least he's another unit. Probably won't focus on investing in him. On hard mode, yeah, a bit like FTL. Hard mode means hard mode on this game. So, alright, what do we want to do with you? Extra ability. Bombs are quite, well, okay, I'm going to go with Archer. Now, we have him to do some basic stuff for now, but I think Archer would be more interesting because Archers, well, at level 1, not particularly good. Once they get moving up, they can be incredible. So we're going to get Archer for now and hope we can make it. So, right. We need to make it across. And where is this line? So we've got this line here. So we can make it across here and here. But we are pushing it a little bit close, aren't we? Let's head into a staple island. See how it goes. This one looks interesting. Now this works quite nicely for us. You can see the archers unfortunately aren't going to do very much against the shields. Archers are actually much better at pushing them off the boats entirely. That's where their power is, but that's not going to happen at this early stage of the game. They're just not yet strong enough. So there's not actually very little use for them in this battle here where we're currently stuck. Quick reminder, you don't want to be in the way of the boat as it lands because it will knock you back and stun you, and that is not what anyone wants. It says final wave. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay, you get over here. Archers, now if they're busy in hand-to-hand, archers can do damage to them. So they can do a bit of flank archery. They should hold off quite nicely. Indeed they did. Beautiful. And a few more coming in. But you can see the pikes here. They are incredible. Even at the first level, pikes can be very effective indeed. So we're just going to continue with that. Quick scan around. I don't think there's anything else coming. Just get him to run up there just to make sure that we burn him before he burns our house. That is indeed what we're trying to avoid. And if you are unfamiliar with the game, if they burn down your houses, there's no money to be had. We can flee on the boats, but we'd rather not. We'd rather obviously make all the money we can. Okay, so the doom line is here. Just be careful, you keep an eye on that. Now we do have 6. We could in theory upgrade Rickard, but I don't want to do that just yet. Nor be over here. Now if we're going to do this, we're going to have to split this because we are going to get our men fatigued by this battle, because this is going to go the next time. So we're going to try and do this by being clever. So, okay, this looks like a beautiful place for pikes. So we're going to leave Berta at home. We're going to leave Rickard at home. And they're going to get on with the battle after this. And we're just going to hope that Lloyd and Portia over here, or Portia, because Portia makes me feel a bit ill to say, Portia hopefully will be able to drag us through. We might have to give up a house or two to do this. We'll see. Can they even get to this? Oh, they can. Yes. So, yeah, we might end up giving up a house, but we'll see how it goes. So this backside of the island is absolutely worthless in terms of landing spots. They are coming straight at pikes on a hill. So this is perfect. Will be absolutely grand. We just need to bear in mind what else is coming. Archers are following them up. So we'll obviously send in these guys just to finish that. But as you can see here, you can probably imagine pikes are going to be extra strong in this position. They're not the most in terms of attack, but they're very good at holding things up. You just need to buy yourself time. It works very well. Oh yeah, we need to make sure we are not getting ourselves killed by the archers. You guys, yeah, this is unfortunate. They've turned up at the same time here. I need to retreat with those guys and bring in the infantry to clear out them. This is where archers can just be a bit irritating, and our lack of manpower is going to cost us just a little bit. Okay, we need these guys to take out these archers in a very swift affair. Do you have any? You only have to call back extra men. Okay, well, we're just going to have to see how this goes. Right. This could be very painful for this person. And I'm just going to hope that we can... Oh, that's unfortunate. He's about to die. Portia's going to get away. Portia might just get away. Portia is going to go and replenish in the house. You need to just run through them. And pikes are not good in this position, by the way. They get themselves murdered in this position. But we can run up here, blow the horn from that house. That's just going to give us a pike. Quickly clear out. Okay, gone. Those houses are going to die. There's nothing really we can do about it. But let's at the very least get ourselves in position to deal with the next assault. Although they're coming from alternative sides. We're just going to have to give that up. That's unfortunately what's going to happen with only 2 units. But we can at least hold them here. Hopefully they don't all turn up at once, because this actually could go very badly. Knockback resistance as an ability, probably just going to hold us through here. Shame we lost these, but I think we've won it basically. With the last few men going down here, we'll be absolutely fine. Some of them are just stuck, not knowing how to climb up a hill. Oh look, they learn magically at that exact moment. You can see it's not particularly ideal with the pike strat position. That's where they are incredibly weak and where we see potential problems. Okay, with 2 units, the main thing was about getting a new unit out on the field. Any coins are extra. Iron skin, okay. That is extra defense, which probably just saved you as you ran into the corner down there. That was pretty dangerous. Now, the danger's not over, of course, because Oh, I just realised where the line is. Actually, the line's down here. Oh, we'd have to get through 2 islands at this point, which is slightly problematic, as you can probably imagine. Okay, well, let's just see if we can do it with just 1. That could be fun. Fear not, I'm just being an idiot. We are safe, but we're just going to have to get moving quickly. So Berta and Ricard can still both do this together. It's fine. I'm not a complete numpty, but I'm a little bit of a numpty. As they land, then we immediately just want to head in with our infantry lads, even though these are just the basics. But it's only their infantry who are coming in, which means that archers are basically worthless. But we do have the bombs, so we can make good use of that, potentially. So I'm just going to try and work the infantry dry. Before, well, we're not even infantry. I need to stop saying that. We are just a basic militia, actually. But if nothing else, we can get ourselves into position here, work these guys as much as possible before we get them healed. Then the bomb will save us if we need it. But it looks like final wave incoming. Okay, that's not too bad, is it? Yeah, you see, they just got themselves shot down because they didn't have their shields up, distracted by them. So archers can be effective still against shielded units if you manage to maneuver it properly. To be honest, I wouldn't mind a bomb at this point. So throw the bomb. Time is going to be slightly better this time, not quite perfect. They are distracted, not completely defeated. Still just getting the timing right, but happy enough with that. Another island cleared. Few more houses in the bucket, because that's the English I'm going with on this occasion. And with that, the island is looking fairly happy for a rainy Nordic island. And we're going to have to press end turn, of course. And we haven't quite died. Yay! Okay, upgrade to 16. I'm going to go straight into archers, because archers at level 2 at the veterans are going to be very nice indeed. So with that, we can go into hump. Now this should be more of the same, more of those infantry guys. So I suspect we can probably... Can we do this with just a couple of them, just the basic ones? I hope so. We could try. It might not go well though. You never really know what you're going to get. This is probably a good example of where looking ahead to see what type of units, just infantry and a little island with houses on the hill, does give you a good idea of which unit to go for, which in this case, the pike would almost certainly just been able to do this whole entire island by itself. And with the job done, actually getting more money in the kitty. And actually 5 should be pretty much perfect to keep us going early on. And my general tactic here is, I know Ricard isn't going to be very useful to me, to be honest. He's got no special ability. We only going to really build up. We kind of got to have an idea of what our core units are going to be. So in theory, Lloyd and Berta could be that. We'll see as we keep going. Malmo, though, we can see we've got some... Well, we've got 3 types of units here. Probably got a few more. We've also got ourselves a new unit. So before we head into there, can we do any upgrades? Now, Portrait over here can get upgraded. And reduced damage, maybe let's just go for infantry then. Seems sensible enough. We've got enough money for that upgrade. So we'll head into Malmo. I was going to say, all these little scattered islands and the Viking theme. The bay around Stockholm is hundreds and hundreds of islands. I kind of imagine we're there. So, Jonter, I can't remember what this little symbol is. We'll have to, I'll look that up in a moment and come back to you on it. But this island, one house down here. We don't have the pikes though, which is a shame because we could really make good use of them on this island here. But we've got the archers at level 2. Oh, I'd like to show those off. Now, if I'm right, this new unit here should be extra damage, which is very nice indeed. You'll notice I've now got proper infantry, so they can just hold up their shields as these guys arrive. So we'll be able to take them on pretty nicely. We'll take a little bit of damage as we go, but they're very useful for the archers because they've got shields to hold off. I don't need to stand there and just take it, but as long as we're in a decent enough position, we'll be able to deal with those guys. Wouldn't mind a bit of archer support fire up here as we get going. So they will still potentially take some damage. The archer isn't great, but actually if we got archers up high, we should be in a fairly good position. Okay, more archers coming in. I'm actually going to get these guys in on this occasion. Stay there. Only because the archers need dealing with, so the infantry can be secondary. Ah, the arrows from above doing lovely work. Yeah, you guys just pull back. Don't actually need our archers to get killed, or our infantry, sorry. With this, we should be in a good position. We'll just run it in and deal with these chappies. Infantry are starting to look a little bit weak. They should be fine just chopping through the archers, no issue. Think I might just go for a quick run in the house. Yeah, there are a load of unshielded lads, and this is where maybe we can just start to show off the archers. A, they can pick them off. B, we might start pushing them off the boat at a bit of an angle. Isn't the worst thing, by the way. There we go. And didn't really want them to get caught hand to hand, but I thought we might just get the shot away before that happened. Bit of a shame, not the end of the world. Okay, these guys are also going to get themselves shot. Oh, good, there we are. I forgot we had another unit. You, my good sirs, go deal with the archers. Archers can pull back. Yeah, get yourself into position. Infantry's just going to stand back a little bit. Archers get some support fire from the top, and the infantry can charge over there. And I think this is it now. Just about. You, my good sir, seem to have struggled a little bit. Been making it through the early part of the game. Tidy enough. Picking up some new units. So, heavy weapons indeed. A new starting trait. That's a pretty nice one. Jonta named... Yes, the game, the Jonta edition, named after him. So, we will have to press the next turn button. But you can see now we are at least that tiniest bit ahead of the Doom. So a bit like FTL, there are opportunities to be had by, yes, going early. But now we have ourselves 5 units, and we can, yes, split up our forces for each turn a little bit more effectively. There are some great items which allow you to, yeah, take place in 2 battles. That we would really like to see. But 10, okay, Jonta. Increased knockback and stun. Okay, sorry, it's not more damage, but it's increased knockback and stun. I did know that, and that's what I meant to say, even though I looked it up. But there we are, heavy weapons. I'm going to go over second archer, because extra knockback on archers, that is what you're looking for. I'm not so interested in the support fire while infantry takes place. That's going to lose us men in the infantry battle. What we want is to shoot them down before they even land. So I think what I'm aiming for the last battle is going to be double archer, 1 pike, 1 infantry. That's what I'm imagining right now. That might change depending on our men, but we'll see how it goes. Well, with Gannick taken out with 3 of our lads here, I've decided to head into this little island here, because I think with our 2 strongest units we can probably get ourselves some extra coin before heading into Pigiron over here, which is the first of our Doom flat islands. Lots of money to be made. We're going to need our full stacks. So yeah, these 2 will definitely do for this. We might lose the little one at the bottom, but we'll do what we can. We'll see if our arrows are strong enough to push them off the boat. Not quite. Just see if they can pull away. No. Ooh, we just took a little bit of a hit there. But I was hoping we could just get away with that. Not quite. Likewise here, a bit of an awkward one. Probably better off just to, yeah, send the archers up the hill for the time being. Let the pikemen do their job. Bit dangerous, actually, in some ways. If they just run, yeah, they are going to just run, which is a bit problematic. You guys, you have a bomb. Just throw the bomb there. That's fine. Just blow them up. That's going to be okay. Yeah, must bear that in mind. They can just run around to that position if I'm not careful about it. So, what are we doing this time? Simultaneous attacks isn't actually that great for us. So, I wouldn't mind, potentially... Pikes here is okay. We might just need to use these guys just to slow them down, but we might lose this little house if we're unlucky. So, pikey. Done. Turned around, and they are focusing on us. Not any of that. Going to get the archers straight down because these guys have no shields. So this is perfect. Okay, we'll be absolutely fine. You shoot as many of them down as you can. Probably better that we swing this around, actually, because you can take those 3 out before they land, and then we can just focus on one front. Okay, just about done. Oh, didn't quite manage to get him. Chase him down. We'll be fine. It won't be able to take us out. There's enough of us. Job done. A few houses here, but obviously it sets up us nicely for the Doom Island. So no trouble there. 2 good units, even with a slightly awkward situation on the corner there. A few more monies. And next turn, we're a few ahead now, which is where we want to be. We've got all 5 of them ready for this. Now we could try and do it with 3. Probably best not to push our luck on this occasion. Not unless, actually, do we reckon we can do this? I'll check that if that's just the infantry or not. If so, then we could do that with just the pike, but could be pushing it a little bit. It seems we need to take care of this one first. I might just take my chances with this, you know. I reckon we can do this without Pikey McLeod. He can always flee the other island if he needs to, but I reckon, yeah, seems we're fairly flat. He doesn't have the charge yet. Might be better off just doing it like this for the time being. So yeah, we don't need the pikes. Without the charge, not the most useful thing over here. So we'll get the infantry to go deal with these archers. Sending our archers to go deal with them. These big wide islands are a little bit more problematic sometimes, so let's be a little bit more careful with this. This can get a little bit awkward actually, can't it? So infantry, run on in, archers, pull back. We just need some cover support really from the archers here. Yeah, archers are just going to pull back, get the infantry on top of them, swarm them. Okay, not quite simultaneous, and that's just about getting away with it. We are lacking. I didn't do any upgrades, did I? I completely forgot to do upgrades. This is not a particularly good guide, by the way. Please don't come to me for advice on this. Indeed, we've shot them all off the boats over there, so that should mean that we are absolutely a-okay. Infantry will swarm. They're back out, and all is good in the world. Of course, Ricard is still just militia, and the infantry is kind of hurt here, so the archers are going to have to do some extra work here, but luckily these are just the most basic of all basics, so we should be absolutely fine for all of this nonsense. And yeah, we'll just send them in to finish it off. Okay, even without the upgrades, this was absolutely fine. I hope the 1 pike will be okay, because we possibly could have done this with 3, but I wouldn't like to push it. 16, and with this we can really get some beautiful upgrades. That should set us up for the mid game, because we are, yeah, getting further along here. Got an item on its way, got another thing up there, so we want to stay ahead. So this is a nice bonus, but I don't think we can take this out by ourselves. Upgrades, upgrades. If Lloyd's going to go do this himself, I think upgrading him straight away is good. Now we can already get some instant reinforcements. We could also get the pike, and it would be good to get our best units moving forward. John as well. I'm going to get you onto, yeah, the next level of archer, because level 1 is just not very good. Okay, some extra money please. And realistically, even with 1 soldier, he's got the recall, he's got the charge, and he's got the hill. He'll be fine. Indeed, as expected, nothing doing. There is literally nothing infantry can do against pikemen like this. Especially with the upgrades, they have no chance. I don't think it even would have mattered, even without them. Nonetheless, an extra few coins. Well, you know, every little helps, but we need to keep moving. And hopefully, the Doom is going to stay a decent amount behind us, because we're going to want to swing on up to a few different places now. As we move forward to another island, we actually have our first brutes, which is a little bit terrifying. So luckily for us, we do have ourselves a very strong pike. We can get into a good position to deal with that. So we will indeed. I actually only brought 3 along here because I went for the first island with 2 men. And this time we're going to have to do this by ourselves. But we have infantry to deal with these archers that are coming in. Let's get the pikemen way out of the way. If we can avoid getting shot, I don't mind having to go over archers, but it's not really worth the skirmish, to be honest. Yeah, you see, it's not worth it at all. We've just got ourselves killed for no reason. You pikes, just go and take them out. You just shoot them down, that's fine. A little bit annoying. Didn't quite manage to kill that unit in time, but there we are, they're gone. What's coming up next? A few archers. A few more of these chappies. We'll shoot them into the water, but we do need to be a little bit careful about their bows. They're going to start, well, they should Yeah, I think they will generally aim at the shield guys, but they will probably change target now that they've got us here. Luckily, we are just about okay. This seems like a sensible enough position. We lost someone we shouldn't have there. That's a bit annoying. We do have the hail of arrows, which I just got. We'll just give a little example of that. Almost got the timing right. Not quite, though, which is a bit unfortunate. They seem a little bit distracted by us. Let's just head in and clear them out. These archers are in trouble. We go send them up to that house. Go and get yourself healed. These guys need to do a little bit more work. You, sir, get yourself in there. We're going to need to corner these guys as they cut. Not you. Pikes need to get over there and corner them. Then we did the pike charge, actually. Wouldn't be the worst idea to necessarily use that at some point, but okay. What do we want to do? Okay, in our weird kind of way, I think we've just about got away with this. Archers are coming back, probably just in the nick of time. Brutes coming in over here. We can do plenty with them. These guys are in big trouble. Archers, you can deal with those brutes. Please go and do that. So long as you just keep your distance. Keep them busy. Keep them busy and we'll be fine. They've got the power. These guys will hold them off. We can do damage to these guys. Shoot down the brutes. Now, obviously the volley is rechargeable, but we're not there quite yet. You actually are going to now deal with them. Oh, right, archers. Come back here. We need you. We need you right now. Now the volley. Okay, if I can time the volley right, we'll be fine. Send the volley in just as they merge. We've got our infantry back. That's good. This island has been a bit more tricky than I imagined. So they're just going to shuffle on now. I'm going to tell them to shoot. Do. And I almost completely failed with that because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I've not got the knack of that. Archers will be fine. To be honest, the pikes will have this. No issue. Bit of a panic, but job done. Job done. A few more coins to add to the pile. Brutes can be a little bit awkward, but I'm not too concerned. The archers normally can shoot them down well if we didn't get ourselves caught out like we did there. So, yes, as I say, Hester, we just took out with two of them. Ooh, okay. So that one has their extra damage stuff. I'm not quite sure what this currently is, but we want the item and we want to get all that. So, okay, it's a good thing we're ahead of the curve. With the upgrades we got, 8 can get us a third bomb. That would be a lovely utility. We're starting to like build up a very strong character here in these two. I like that. Johnson's looking pretty good as well. The increased knockback on the arrows is very nice. I need to learn the timing of the big volley again. Now I'm just going to send in my 4 best here. I'm going to leave out Ricard. We've got time here actually as we recruit someone new. This is the collector for extra points. Is that towards items, I think? But anyway, it's, extra points was upgrades or discounts on that stuff, which is always nice to have. So yeah, we can probably do that in 2 next time. But let's just spend this one getting our best units out there and making sure that we can sort this out. Now the infantry's still a bit basic, but I'm kind of a bit still a bit met on infantry. I know I never did it infantry only. I did start playing it myself at some point. So I learned to like them a little bit more. But I still find them a little bit of an old basic bitch. So yes, we'll see about that. Anyway, brutes for now can come and defend this position. We should actually have these guys taken down before they land, you'd think. But I feel like we might not. Just get the pikes down here just in time. That's okay. You, my good sir, yeah, come back over here and help us taking out this brute. We'll be okay. It's a good test here to see just how strong these guys are, and they can push back 3 brutes pushing on them there, which is excellent news. I need to get these archers in a position. This is much better this time. We'll make sure that we're not in a position to get ourselves caught. Yeah, we got stunned last time as they landed, which was not ideal. As I say, you can knock them off much better if you're shooting across. There we go. That is much more like it. And they are getting slaughtered. Okay, the flanking manoeuvre from the archers, excellent. I like 2 archers. 2 archers, 1 infantry, 1 pike. That is how I like this to be played. I certainly... Ring of Command. Okay, that's bigger unit, I think, isn't it? Excellent item. Now, of course, we're not doing anything else this turn, but that Ring of Command, squad size to 12. Now, you already have an item, and so do you, but Jonta doesn't. And Jonta has the archers. I like big archer units, so I think we're going to commit. We're going to have ourselves 3 elites right here straight away. Well, they're not elite technically. Elite is actually when you get to 20 more spent. They're not elites yet. They are veterans. Nonetheless, we've got ourselves 3 units I'm very happy with here. And, you know, Porter over here can do some decent work as well. We'll work on you. Don't worry about it. In fact, 7, we could use this jumpy one, which is all right, but I'm going to have to get a bit more practice with it. It's not really my priority right now. Priority is to get some of these up to elite if we can. So we're going to try and save up to that. But of course, first of all, we're going to swing on up towards the Ragged Rock. The first island, I've taken my 2 weaker units here, along with Berta, who's going to just help us along here with a little bit of a bomb. Just as they land, should be about perfect. So you just move back, actually. And we'll just use both because we've got 2 here. But you can see they're already all stunned anyway, so we'll run on him, finish them off. 3 bombs is magnificent, by the way. Oh, I love that. Okay, good stuff there. 36 infantry. I knew I could take some basic enough troops along there. That brings us along to the Ragged Rock then, where we've got Lloyd and Jonta, who are both exceedingly strong. We've got a new unit here who is going to collect traits quicker, which is nice to have, but that probably won't make you as part of the kind of ideal team. Nonetheless, it's a very, very easy to defend. At least the final island is, but I think we'll be absolutely fine here today. Now, the new unit is just militia. We will start getting some who are already trained later on. Oh, this is coming in very quickly, isn't it? Where do I want to go? There are some lads over here. This is a long way from the danger point, so I'm going to get my... Oh, yeah, we'll get the archers in over there. You, my good sir, can just hold them in position. Archers can do their best work at the front, and we'll get the pikes in position if we can do some damage early on. Now, annoyingly, these units don't know which way to aim, which is really frustrating because I need them to shoot down these guys, not these ones. Okay. You move back, you move there, and you just move up to that hill. Actually, that's going to end badly for you. Oh, no, you're okay. Okay, we're just lucky. I thought they might just land on this spot, and that would have been a problem. But we've got them now. It'll take a little while to poke them to death. But the job is complete, and with that we have ourselves a new recruit and a tiny bit more money to add to the kitty. In excellent news, because this island only has 1 house on this hill here, we can actually... No, don't go and get yourselves killed, sir. Yes, we can just leave Ricard, bring him along anyway, because we've got space for 6. He almost got himself killed anyway, because he's a numpty. Not going to invest in you like that, my good sir. But no, because these guys can literally just stand here and win the whole battle by themselves, knowing it's infantry and brutes, yes, we can know that we've got 4 men for the next island, and this is all we're ever going to need. Isn't that just beautiful? And even more magnificently, it means that small isle over here... Oh yeah, before we head into that, actually let's have a quick nosy around. Oh, now this would be lovely for pikes, of course, but there is still a house down the bottom we want to defend. Before we head in, though, Jonta, who already has extra men, we have enough money to get elites. Oh yes, that is magnificent. So into the small isle we go. As I say, quite an interesting one. We are going to bring ourselves along, yeah, 1 of our basics, but we've got infantry, we've got 2 archers, we have 3 bombs, we have the rain of arrows, and as elite I think we'll be absolutely fine. How do they get up to this cliff, by the way? Only from down here. This whole side of the map is okay. They can swing both ways on. Worth bearing that in mind, but easy enough to defend up here. This one could be awkward. Let's see our lads in action, and immediately they drown the whole force. Beautiful. Okay, that's nice. The infantry obviously can hold their own against these basic archer lads. So we'll just swing in and get on top of them. They might take 1 or 2 of us. Yeah, they do indeed do a little bit of damage. Maybe I should use these melee guys just to help out as we go. But I think I think we'll be okay with the elite archer. That's just going to do everything we could ever want. That is just perfect. Big pile of brutes arriving, and we do need to shoot them down. And can we just get the shot away before they land? I think we just... Oh, that's problematic as well, that spot. Move away. Yeah, the sheer amount of fire is enough to clear them out. This is impressive. I am quite pleased about this. Okay, archers coming in, so we'll go the higher ground. But I think we've just about got it at this point. Chased into the sea, and again, not too many coins on offer here today, but we are learning our strengths and weaknesses, and these archers are definitely currently a strength. I'm glad I'm going for this kind of elite approach, but it does bring us into reach of, oh dear, a big doom island coming up in the distance. I think we have to go via this. I think that's normally what that means, but we do have the opportunity to pick up a new unit, so as we swing into here, we can use 3 of them for that, which is nice. That'll be obviously 4 overall. And then we'll have 3 left over for the next island, which should keep us far enough ahead. Brenton's an interesting one because we got ourselves some extra pikes with bonus damage to them. So this could be an interesting one. I was actually considering giving Rickard the pikes just because there's no real point halfway through the game. Well, we're approaching that point. There's no real point of having the basic lads anymore. So Erwin and I have made infantry. Rickard was thinking, yeah, maybe just pike because you haven't got any ability to kind of make it worthwhile long term. But a basic unit of pike can still have its uses, much more so than, say, archers or even the infantry, really. But for now, these 2 basic infantry will do. We want to try and jump on the next island afterwards. So we're going to head in with this, and hopefully it'll be okay. Although it's a bit of an awkward one. They can swing all the way around this island, and yeah, we can't quite block up both of these sides of the top. Defending the top will be fine, but trying to defend the rest might cause some problems. As ever, the height advantage and the shields mean that this should be easy enough work. We're going to heal up one of our lads here, and as more come in, another brute over there. This one's tricky, this island, just because they're just running around from all sorts of angles. I don't really like it. There's too many approaches to deal with here. But at the very least, these archers are astronomically good. And we'll just get the pikes into position there. Yep, move over there now. Thank you very much. Pikes have got that dealt with, which means you, sir, can swing. You can probably get there in good time. And we can deal with these brutes. We're pretty not close enough to them with the archers, really, but that's fine. Yeah, he's getting himself stunned. Yeah, the knockback is unbelievably effective. Tons of archers coming in now. Interesting. Okay. That means we need to go and get some of that infantry back over here. And we should be okay. These guys are starting to take a few too many knocks, though. There are some swordsmen as well, which could make that problematic, actually. Get the pikes back. You just block that up. Archers need to get up there. You get over here. I need to just make sure we swarm these guys. These guys are slightly more of an issue. Okay, are they coming this way? I think they're mostly coming this way, and that's kind of what we want. Good news. Get these infantry straight in. The pikes should be able to deal with this. You get over there. That'll be fine. Yeah, they'll clear him out. And I think, is that it? I think that's it. Bit of a tricky one, that. I kind of knew it would be. It looked like it was going to be hard. Only 5 for all of that, but we'll take it. It's a new lad as well. Another pikeman with sharp weapons. Can't argue with that. And that brings us back to the main map where, yeah, we'll pop into here. And then we're going to try and get ourselves over to the halfway point here, the island of Egg. Before that, though, we do need to go and grab ourselves a little item over here on Valon, and there's also a new enemy type. I think that might be the axe throw-ins. I don't know if they're called Huskels or what, really. But there are some new lands going to come in to take us on here. This one should be fine. We can probably get some pikes to defend the top here. Absolutely no problem. But yeah, we use 4 units for this one just to be safe. We have 3 left for Lundy afterwards. Might be worth actually upgrading someone along the line, though. Lloyd is obviously, yeah, not quite needing the upgrade yet. Berta is looking pretty solid, although obviously Jonta is awfully more powerful. That much is very clear to me. Could do with maybe another level on the infantry and reduce damage. I quite like that, so let's take Portia up to the next level and head in to Valon. And what's this iron looking like? Okay, only one way up to the very top. Interesting, that's good. These two islands down here, though, if they need to be sacrificed, they will, but I think we'll be absolutely fine. This island is not being the most friendly, to be honest. There's an awful lot of archers, and we are finding a little bit of issue with that kind of nonsense. Oh dear, look at all of those archers coming in. That could be problematic. These guys are back. That's good timing because the red guys are just struggling a little bit. Archers. I don't actually want you in that position. Maybe go and get some people back together. Reds, you are really struggling. Go, Portia, and heal yourself up on the cliff. Okay. We need... Okay, pikes are not in position anymore. We need to go and get infantry over there. We'll be able to drown them out. There is actually one unit over here, which I probably need to actually deal with. Yes, well done. You're now gone. That's good work. Right, archers are starting to land. And we can probably now send our archers to go and help. Lovely stuff. Just swarm them. Don't let them throw any of those firebombs around. Archer's going to be shooting them in the back. Pikes can just swarm them. That's fine. There's enough of us here to finish them off. We should be in a pretty good position just to swarm on top of these guys. There's a few more coming in. Okay, yeah, we've got some of these new chaps coming in soon. You need to just warhorn some new lads immediately. I need that right now. You get shooting. We actually have a bomb. I might just bomb. Yeah, I might just bomb the new guy as he lands because he might cause me some problems. You. Not yet. There we go. Throw the bomb. Okay, that is nice. Just get him out of there immediately. Pikes are in trouble over here. What do we need to do? We need to get you on top of him straight away. Archers, get back up the hill. We need the infantry back down here. Get on top of them. Pikes, you get over there. That should be fine. But we're really feeling the damage at this stage of the game here. We're really feeling the midway point is causing us issues. Pikes in that position. Actually, no. Erwin, get out of there. That's fine. Right, get the infantry in. I think we got it now. House is damaged, but it's going to be fine. Okay, yeah, the difficulty level's really started to go up now. I can feel it. I can also feel that I've taken a bit of a break. And I'm not in the flow anymore, but we took some damage. But we made it through in the end. Yeah, these guys didn't do too much, but gotta be wary. Ooh. Okay, this jug, I seem to recall being good, but I can't quite remember what it is at this moment in time. Well, I'll head into Lundy, but I'll probably just join you at Egg because that's much more important. This one is the one that allows commanders to be deployed twice per turn, which isn't necessarily ideal to make them the most elite possible, but it is very, very useful in terms of just getting someone solid out twice, and that might be where Erwin comes in. If Erwin, half price item, okay, yeah, I don't know if we can upgrade that one or not, but it might work well for Erwin because just a solid infantry I can bring out to every battle, that would be very nice. As we head into Aig, then we need to make sure we've got the right force for this. So I think Lloyd, Bertha, John Tur are definitely three strong units. I mean, John Tur's absolutely catastrophically good. I would kind of like to save up a bit of money for a full elite upgrade, but I think we're also going to need Portia's probably a best alternative option in terms of infantry. We can't get Portia up to the next level yet, annoyingly. We could get Plunge though, which we haven't used yet, and actually by the looks of the island it might well be a very good way of making use of it. Now, from the look of it, we can go over a little poke before we actually commit to going into battle. We should have a very easy checkpoint island. Yeah, we should have a very easy way of managing to defend this central part here. Lloyd will absolutely eat them up. We need, though, strong enough infantry to make sure that we can go mop up archers. That's part of the issue. So, Portia, we need to find you an item still, which is a bit of a shame, but I will give you Plunge for this battle. We're going to get that. That is going to be ideal. And, okay, so, did I just give that to... No, I did give it to the right person. Panic over. Right, Jonta. You can get yourself in for this. You are brutal. Now, the pikes in general, of course, are just going to sit here and will be absolutely grand. This is not the worst big lump as well, because we've got quite a few high positions to shoot into the sea. So, oh yeah, this isn't too bad. So we'll just start by getting our archers. The only thing is, it's a big island. We might struggle moving ourselves around sometimes. So we'll be able to shoot these ones straight into the sea. But after that, when they start sending different types of units together, we could have some problems. Wow, you can just see how strong this unit is. It's actually obscene. Beautiful stuff. Okay, more of the same coming in. I think these archers are the first unit to even land, and their immediate death was quite amusing to me. Right, brutes. We can go and get some pikes around here. Swing around to this position. Now, we might not actually quite kill them in time here. I'm going to do an awful lot of damage. Okay, that's pretty nice. Get the pikes into there and we should be fine. Yeah, they're already knocked back and they are pretty darn injured, and he's being plonked into the sea. Okay, more coming in. This time it's a array of archers, but we've got the high ground, and so we should be absolutely fine. They will get the odd shot on us, actually. Surprised at that. Maybe they've been upgraded a little bit. I didn't think they can actually shoot that high. So, interesting that. Now, we don't need to replenish you. We'll just have to keep you safe. I don't really want to take the risk of replenishing, but you really need to get on this quicker, Portia. We just need these guys gone. Thank you very, very much. Now, we do have bombs. Almost no one has even landed. It is the archers who are currently causing us the most issue, probably because we put the least effort into setting up our archers. Oh yeah, the axes. Oh yeah, the axes. Yep, let's pull back. Infantry, you need to do your job. That is fine. Okay, get the archers over here. We might just bomb these guys, actually. That's probably for the best. Have you got rid of him? No, you haven't got rid of him. Go and kill him, damn it. Okay, archers will do a little bit of damage as they plop on in, but to be honest, can you please deal with Chappie McGee over here? He needs to go down, and you're going to distract me just for when these guys arrive, which isn't ideal. So just these boats pull up, throw the bomb, get out of there, and that's fine. Do you want a second bomb? We've got more bombs, so we'll just throw it in, to be honest. Why not? Absolutely fine. And now let's just go and send in some more of this. Now the knockback on those guys is obscene. Oh, if they want to go and take on the pikes, I'm happy with that. And I think that is it, to be honest. Archers aren't even worrying about shooting them anymore. Letting the pikemen do some work. He hasn't really done anything. Okay. Crunch of thunder there. Crack of thunder. And with that, we have ourselves victory at the halfway stage. Very nice checkpoint. Kind of sort of meaningless, I suppose. But we have made it to the halfway point, and I think this might be a good place to leave it for now. It's been lovely coming back to Bad North. Always thoroughly enjoy this game. As I say, a nice hark back to the earlier days. I know we actually got to 5,000 subscribers about 2 weeks ago, so I'm a little bit late on doing a celebratory video, but I really want to get over to this game. So sometimes I do get stuck in whatever I'm playing. So yes, lovely to be back at this. We will see this next Wednesday as well. I'm afraid I can't do the live stream next week. So you know what? It's fine, because it means we have an opportunity here to continue with this for a few Wednesdays in a row. Probably one more episode, but you know, we'll see how it goes. There might be more that we need to get into as we keep pushing forward. But hey ho, let me know what you think of all this. If you want to see more Bad North again, because it is a very, very fun game and one that people seem to like back in the day. So we will leave it at that. But thank you everyone who is here and subscribed to the channel. 5,000 is magnificent. We've definitely been having a big upturn in recent months. Nothing kind of crazy or viral, but definite increase for the last 4 or 5 months, which is lovely to see. So tell your friends about the channel. But for now, I will leave you. I'm Thomas. This is Tenebs to Human, and this has been Bad North on hard mode. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Let us have a moment for Domino then, a giant of a commander who, frankly, I completely let down.
Yeah. Yes! That was so good. We'll shoot them as they land. Ow! Oh, we're fine. Everything is fine. Panic over. It's only a horde of Vikings. It's not actually a problem.